Guys, so let's talk about the stock market. What I have pulled up is the daily Triple Q's NASDAQ 100. So we know today we had FOMC meeting. We had, Grandpa Jay Powell speaking today. He addressed the media. He answered some questions. Everything looks like that he said, and that is what's going to happen with tapering and the interest rate hikes going into 2022. Nothing changed. We kind of already knew this. So did the market start pricing in and baking in what we were expecting? Nothing seemed to really change in the plan. So Jay Powell didn't deviate from anything that we kind of already knew was going to happen. I think the market liked that. If you're like me and you've been trading this market for a while now, you just absolutely hate these times where, we go into these distribution channels. It's very, very choppy. We have no clear direction. If we can just, let me just draw here, going back to just pretty much the beginning of November to present day, we've been stuck in this box here, basically trading in a range. So we're coming up, we're coming down, we're coming up. We did break out. This was a false breakout here, a little blow off top at 408. We came all the way down, tested the 50-day moving average 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We came back up and we, fell back down again. So the point that I'm trying to make here is this area of this $401 area, this level up here at the top, okay, this whole level up here has really been giving us some trouble. Every time we've come into this area, we've been rejected. We've come into this area, we thought we were going higher, we got rejected. We came up, we got rejected. We came up, we got rejected. So with that being said, we've tested this bottom range here, this 50-day moving average. This was going to be our clear line in the sand, that 385, that 380, and those lows on those wicks, which is on that bottom channel at around 378, 379. That was our clear line in the sand. That was the opportunity for the bears to really take control yesterday and even today to kind of push us through this level here, break this channel and start building below. I think the opportunity has passed for the bears to take control going into the end of the year and at least the first couple of weeks of January. Now anything can change. We can obviously come in here, put in an inside bar tomorrow, kind of chop around, backtest this rising support here on the 50-day moving average, and then kind of come back up again. But what I personally think is going to happen and what needs to happen for the bulls to at least get this Santa Claus rally kicked off very, very aggressively, at least for the last 2 weeks of this month and going into January, is we need to confirm today's highs. We did close at the top of the range. You can see here just intraday. If I pull up intraday here let me pull up the hourly candles here. Very, very aggressive rally up as soon as we got those Fed notes. But you can see here going back to yesterday, we came down to the bottom of this range, tested this 383, put in lows of around 382. We knew this level was going to be very, very significant to hold. Kind of popped back up, really didn't do nothing to start the day. We made a little bit of a high here. Pre-market high was still going to be resting at around 389. So we knew that this area here was going to be the clear line in the sand because this wick is going to correlate with yesterday's high wick. That 389, 390. We came down, just kind of slowly trickled down, popped back up, slowly trickled down, and then really, really started to get aggressive as soon as those Fed notes came out. As soon as Jay Powell started talking, we just pretty much ramped up. So what I like here is that we are forming a little bit of a flag pattern up here. I would like to see a little bit of consolidation. Even if we do come down, take a dip tomorrow into 396 or even 394, 395, I think that would be very, very healthy. Give the 5-day moving average, the 10-day moving average on the 1-hour time frame enough time to start catching up, trickle around here sideways, and we're going to need to get over this channel. So the first area of opportunity is going to be 398. Okay, so from 398, we are going to have room back up to 400. And just going back to the daily chart here, this $400 level has been giving us trouble for over a month's time. I think that we're going to see new all-time highs. Stocks are going to be getting to get pulled up off of the bottom supports. You can see just a couple of stocks that were getting absolutely hammered the last couple of weeks. Stocks like Amazon, we're at $3,300 today, made a 100-point intraday move. You have stocks like Shopify that were down at $1,300, made a nice intraday bounce. We have stocks like Tesla that are kind of in the middle of a channel but working their way out of it. Netflix, who was absolutely destroyed, 380 price. close today at 304, 21-point move on the day. So a lot of these stocks, AMD also, a lot of these stocks that were getting hammered kind of got that little bit of relief. Okay. We are going forward with the tapering. Things are as scheduled. Nothing is really changing, and we can kind of, relax a little bit and let's take this market a little bit higher. So levels that I'm looking at tomorrow on the triple Qs, 397.63. I'm going to call it 398. We need to get over 398. From 398, for all you scalpers out there who like to scalp the triple Qs, myself included, we're going to have room to 400, 401. I believe in that area, we're going to get met with heavy resistance, as it's acted as resistance for over a month's time now. So let's go ahead and take some profits in that $400 to $401 range. Let's leave a runner. Okay. By that, what I mean is let's leave some size on the table in case we do want to close over this 401. I think that as soon as the triple Qs can get a daily candle close over $401, we are going to start to attempt these new all-time highs. The upper channel is going to sit at 406 and all-time highs are going to sit at 408. That is going to be the two next price targets that we're going to attack going into the end of the year. So for all of you options players, the 23rd expirations, I would be looking to attack this 406 if we can start getting this daily close over $401. And then I think for those December 31st calls or first expirations, I would like to start attacking this 408, 410 strikes. But can we completely come in here, kind of put in an inside bar, chop around and close maybe at 393, 394, 395 in that area? It's completely possible as well. Maybe we do set up Thursday, Friday, kind of put in a little bit of a flag pattern here. This is a huge candle. You have to think about it. Intraday, coming from lows of $383 all the way up to $397, up $8.85 on the day, 2.5%. So could I realistically see 1-2 days of chop going into the rest of this week's session? Absolutely 100%. Do I think that we crack 308, maybe make an attempt at 400, get rejected, chop around on Friday, kind of just close inside bar, and then really start to ramp next week? 100%. With that being said, those are some levels that I'm really looking at. On the downside, I'd like to see the triple Qs hold this 392. That's the clear line in the sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then would be 5 days. So 4 times we've held this. We have to hold the 10-day moving average here at around 392. That's the absolute last resort line in the sand. Any close now that the bulls lose control of this 392, we will come down here, test this rising 50-day moving average at 385, and then we could potentially break down. So for all you bears out there looking for the bear case, you guys need to close below 392. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. A daily close below 392 is going to back test that demand on the 50-day moving average. For all of you bulls out there, what we need is either to consolidate at the top of the range, meaning being consolidated around 396 to 400 for the next 1, 2, 3 days. And then we're going to need that clear breakout and that clear close over $401. Guys, I hope that helps. If you could do me a favor, join my Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Also, subscribe to the channel. Drop me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think. Insane day today. I think this is very, very bullish going into the end of the year. I hope this video helps you guys. And I will talk to all of you guys who are in the Discord tomorrow. I'm going to be on voice chat. So let's go ahead and start the money printer. Let's get these calls laid out online. Let's start making some money. But until then, I will see you guys all on the next video.